Hey, twin flame trailblazers, how's it going? How's it going? I hope you're doing really, really well. Gosh, it seems like it's been ages since I put a video together to help you to kind of guide you along the way on your twin flame path. I have to say something really, really strange. Okay, so in the past week or so, I've noticed that I've been forgetting words. My words are getting mixed up, and I'm making up words. And I'm like, what the hell is going on, universe? Because seriously, something's going on. So, yeah, I'll try and make sure that I'm as clear as possible as I share some new stuff with you. So, right, I put the camera on because I wanted to speak with you about the twin flame connection and the question that is often asked of how do I know if this is my twin flame? There's only one place to know, okay? There's only one place that you can really trust and know, okay? So we can, I don't even know where to start because I'm totally in love again, thinking about my flame. Right, first things first, how do we not know? Okay, so what gets in the way of us knowing when we have met somebody who is just like the connection is completely out of this world, and at the same time it's so familiar? And what gets in the way is there are a couple of things, okay? We've grown up, when you think about it, we've grown up with all these ideas and these conditions and these stories of what love should look like and how you should meet your soulmate and what's going to happen, and you know, all these like tips and suggestions of, you know, don't text like first after a date, or leave it for 3 days, or whatever they are. Like, I don't even know what they are anymore because I tried them for ages and I was like, you know what, this is a whole load of BS. Like, this isn't working, this doesn't feel right. And the clue's in that, because when something doesn't feel right in the heart, then that story is from up here, okay? So that is from the mind, these ideas, these suggestions, these tips, etc., etc. They are from the mind, and they are oftentimes they are other people's stories which we take on without realizing. So you know, I do believe most people in this world would not be so scared and feel so insecure about themselves if the stories that we were surrounded by, such as on the news or in TV shows, if those stories weren't like triggering those insecurities and those fears in the first place, and then creating those stories. I'm like really, 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 really passionate about this, because the moment the unconscious mind will take on a story, any information that you present to your unconscious mind, it will take it in. So if you are presenting your unconscious mind with negative, hurtful, fearful, scary, unimaginable, painful stories and so on, it's coming into your unconscious. It's being seeped in. Your unconscious is a sponge, remember? And it will just believe everything that you give it. So if what you're putting into your mind are distrust, mistrust, whatever the right word is, fear, rejection, games, manipulation, control, insecurity, if that is what your mind is mainly made up of those kind of stories, it's going to be really, really difficult to know how to really trust yourself. And it's going to be so difficult to know how to hear your heart and how to trust your heart and your intuition. This is the place where for each and every single one of you, you've got a different vibration of how you really know to trust yourself. to believe in yourself, to trust in the universe, to know like with capital letters, like this inner knowing, how to believe in that. Okay, so what I do is I help twin flames and professionals, individuals, to connect their heart and their mind together. So I start with the mind stuff, like what are the fears, what are the worries, what are the stories that are completely untrue, that are so far away from where your heart is. Your heart and soul, this space, wherever it might be for you. Sorry, I do always forget to turn the phone off and then it goes off. This space is your true essence. Okay, you are here as a soul. You are a soul, and you are here on your soul's journey in a human body, being human. The being part is not about what's up here, it's about what's here. And it's the nature of humanity that we have TV and movies and stuff out there that is keeping us so far away from where our true essence is. And it's in your true essence that you know when you have met your twin flame. You know who your twin flame is. Okay, it is in your heart and your soul that you know who your twin flame is when you meet them. Now, as I've said in previous videos, I tend to work with people with twin flames who have already met, or they're close enough to meeting, and then we work on eliminating the fears and activating the true journey and the true healing. Okay. At the end of the day, you are the only person who knows what is right for you. Everything that I say, like I always say to people, everything that I say, test it, like take it on board, and if it doesn't feel right for you, if it doesn't resonate, then ask your heart a question to guide you with the right information. Like most of the time, I'd say 98% of the time I'm speaking from my heart and soul, especially when I'm like presenting, especially when I am recording videos. I make sure that I'm in a state where I can relay what my heart wants you to know. Okay, so with the twin flame, essentially, the more stories that you have going on in your head about love and romance and how to be with somebody and all of that, and your past experiences, okay, with previous partners, depending on how kind of fearful they are or insecure you are, or the insecurities that are there, because you as a person are secure. It's just these stories which create and build this insecurity. Okay, so depending on how kind of intense they are, or how dramatic they are, or how big these fears are, that is going to keep you away from really hearing your heart's voice and your soul song, as we like to say, like your soul's song. Okay, so a couple of tips for you then. How do you get into that heart space? Okay, first things first is learn to trust yourself. Okay, learn to trust yourself. I'll give you two examples. When you might have closed your front door and you're walking out, to go to wherever, and do you think to yourself, oh, did I close my door? Did I lock it? And if you go back, okay, to double check, and you're like, oh yeah, I knew that anyway. That's an example, an awesome example of not trusting yourself. Do you double, see, I've forgotten the words again. Do you, like, double think? No, that's not the expression. But do you double think what is happening around you? Okay. Can I just say the energies the past few weeks have just been through the roof, and as a twin flame, as a master teacher to twin flames, I find that I get the energy first. I get the hit like maybe a couple of weeks before most people do, and then I work through it, and then I heal it, and then I can come back and teach people who are then in that phase. So if you start to forget your words, then do let me know. um, so do you kind of double think? Do you think to yourself, well, oh yeah, this isn't quite right, maybe, and you kind of override what you initially felt? Okay. Another suggestion is listen to your intuition, okay, that inner voice, by going into some sort of a space where you can reflect, okay? Meditation is incredibly, incredibly powerful. This is actually the first time that I've said it, because at this moment in time, my Twin Flame Trailblazers videos aren't public. I'm keeping them to the group. I'm still not guided. I'm getting closer actually, but I've still not been guided to kind of, put this out there to the world as yet. But an awesome thing is that the meditation that I teach, my Gratitude and Miracles meditation, which came to me about 5-6 years ago, I think now, the miracle from doing that meditation day in, day out, was that I met my twin flame. Like, when I talk about miracles, I really do talk about my flame. I talk about how the hell I managed to co-create with the universe and with my heart and soul to come together like this and to create the life of my dreams that I'm living now. Okay, so for those of you that find it a challenge to go into meditation, try my Gratitude and Miracles meditation for 90 days, okay, and see what shifts. Notice what shifts. Open your heart, okay? Another tip is, like, I cannot emphasize enough how important meditation is. I do it daily, and when I don't do it daily, I notice that my results start shifting in a different way, and I'm like, okay, right, I need to come back to me, because for twin flames, remember this, when you come back to you, you are coming back home to your twin flame. Your flame is you. Your flame is within you as you are within them, okay? Come back home to your inner flame, okay? Your love is there, your healing is there, everything is there. You have to go through the process. You must go through the process, and it can be done. Like, I'm living proof. We've got thousands of examples of living proof all around us, okay? So even when it feels like you're struggling, just know that you're never alone, and just remember that there are ways to come through this. I'll give you another couple of strategies actually. So write down what your heart's desires are right from your heart. So that means not thinking up here, and come back to just being automatic, just being in a space of feeling your love and your essence and writing it all out, writing whatever comes out. And get out of your mind as much as you can, like dance, do exercise, go swimming, do something that is different, get out into nature. Oh my gosh, these are like the most powerful strategies. They sound really, really simple, and we tend to overcomplicate when we come up here, but in our heart we just know. Get out into nature, connect with nature. You are nature. Write down, use, holding a pen. It's so natural for us to hold a pen to release what's up here and what's in here, and to get it down onto paper. Do exercise, move your body, move the energy around from your body, because your connection, first of all, you are energy. You are made of atoms, molecules, protons, all of that, okay? You are energy. Your flame, your twin flame is energy, okay? For anything to come into your life, you must align your energies. This is where healing comes in. The energy of fear is very, very different to the energy of love. Completely different. They are poles apart, which is why I always say choose love over fear. Choose love, love, love over fear. Okay? Align those energies to make sure that you are in a space where you are steady, where you are secure within yourself, where you are living from unconditional love. You're here because there are patterns and there are things that are not fully lined up, and that's okay. That's part of this journey. So embrace it, allow yourself to heal, do whatever it takes to trust within yourself that you know who you are and what you are doing. Okay, your flame, at a deep soul level and unconsciously, your heart and soul knows. So it doesn't matter how much you might talk yourself out from here, your heart and soul knows, and your flame ain't gonna go anywhere. Their energy will continue to come back. Remember this. Your flame loves you more than you could ever, ever, ever imagine. You have incarnated together. You have been born of the same love that the divine created you with. Okay? You are here to be with your flame if that is part of your soul contract. Okay? And you are here to embody love. You have to embody that love on your own first. As you shift your energy, your flame will start to embody that love. He or she will make the relevant changes within their energy, and you will come together at the right time, in the right way, when the energy has aligned, your energy has become unconditional love. Okay? When you have become authentic, when you are living your truths, and when you are love. Yeah, never forget, your flame has been looking for you. Your flame has been looking for you exactly as you've been looking for them. Okay? And the healing journey is one that you can definitely, definitely, definitely overcome and come through. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. So if you have any questions, please do reach out. As you know, I work with Twin Flames. I help you to heal the mental stuff and to reconnect with your heart and soul, to get yourself back onto your path and your mission, and to unite as many twin flames as possible. Like, this is phenomenal, and I'm here specifically to work with twin flames. Okay, I'm here. This phone's going crazy. I am here specifically as a Blu-ray master teacher. This is what I'm here for. Okay, so please do reach out. You are never alone. You're not going crazy. You're blessed beyond your wildest dreams. Okay, thank you so much for your time. Mwah. And I'll speak to you really, really soon. Reach out if there's any way that I can help. Take care. Bye.